Lueroi's Pokemon Crystal Walkthrough, Part 66. What's going on, everybody? It's Lueroi. Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal version. In the last episode, I showed you guys how to track down and locate Entei and Raikou for the very first time, and I actually threw my Master Ball at Raikou. I recommend throwing your Master Ball at Raikou rather than Entei, because it's much faster and therefore harder to catch, especially using the strategy that I'm going to be using. So, save Entei for the Ultra Ball. Today I'm going to show you guys how to catch this thing, given the fact that it likes to run away from you and use Roar all the time. So, I'm assuming you've already found it and it's in your Pokedex. Go to the last video if you need help with this. But we can track its specific location now, which is really useful information, because if we know how Entei behaves and how it moves around, then we can get one step in front of it and try to meet it in the same route at the same time. So, I put together a little cheat sheet type of map that's going to tell us where we need to go depending on Entei's location. We'll reference that a little bit later on, but I won't get too much into the details yet because I need to show you guys some more prep stuff. So we'll get back to Entei right now. That's actually a favorable location for it, so we'll touch on that in a second. But we want to make sure we have the correct lead Pokemon up. Now, I got this Jynx in the last video. It's up to level 35 now. And it's going to be at a point where it's ready to take on this Entei. So this really doesn't take that long to train it up. I caught it at level 26, and I fought my rival, went through the Elite Four just one time, and it got Jynx up to level 35. So if you throw on all of those speed boosting items like I did, the 10 Carbos, Calcium, whatever it was, then this is going to work really easily, and you don't need to get all the way up to level 40 in order to outspeed it. Now, you don't want your lead Pokemon to be past level 40, otherwise it's going to be way harder to do this. So I have Lovely Kiss and Mean Look. Those are the two moves that you're really going to need to make this a lot easier. If you have both of them on the same Pokemon, that is perfect. So that's one of the benefits of Jynx. It's really fast. It can put it to sleep. It can use Mean Look. I have a 96 speed on it right now, so Entei is going to have a speed ranging from 85 to 97, so hopefully I'm okay and I can outspeed it. I hope it's not a max speed Entei. If it is, whatever, I'll get up one more level and then we'll take care of that. But yeah, you don't even need to be all the way up to level 40. You can use rare candies to expedite the grinding, so don't be put off by the fact that you're going to have to do some extra training with a brand new Pokemon. I know it sounds a little irritating, but you can wrap it up in like under an hour and have this Jynx ready to go. One little bonus thing that you can do is add Dream Eater to your Jynx. You get Dream Eater in Viridian City if you have Surf and Cut. And this is just a really powerful psychic move and it can help put some damage on the Entei. Now, actually, every turn in battle with this Entei is going to be so valuable that it's not even worth messing around with unless you have a really strong move like Dream Eater. So if you burn the TM on something else, just don't worry about it. It's not necessary. You can do it without Dream Eater. But I think it's going to help me out a little bit, so I will add it onto the Jynx just to make some use out of it. And the strategy that we're going to use to track down Entei is pretty similar to what we were doing in the last video when we were finding it from scratch. We're going to be using the Repel strategy. What this is going to do is it's going to ward off all of the Pokemon at a lower level than my lead Jynx at level 35. So anything under level 35 we will not run into or be bothered with when we spray Repel. Entei is at level 40, so we can basically filter out everything except for Entei by using Super Repels and our Jynx. So we also have 41 Ultra Balls. Hopefully we don't need to use that many, although I probably will need to re-up when I go find Ho-Oh. Anyway, let's get this thing started. Let's go back to the Pokedex. You're always going to want to start by going here to Violet City and then just checking where Entei is. Right now you can see from the blinking little icon that it's east of Mahogany Town. So we're going to use this little cheat sheet map, and depending on where Entei is, you're going to follow the colors, and you're either going to go right, down, left, or left and up, depending on where this Entei is. So based on where it is right now, it's going to fall into this red circle, meaning we want to follow the red arrows, which is over to the left and up. Now, what this cheat sheet map is going to do is it's going to help you go into a spot where Entei is most likely to land when you change routes, because once we leave Violet City, Entei is going to move to another route. So the trick is you want to go to the route that Entei is going to move to. You don't want to chase it directly because you're always going to be one step behind. So by going through Route 36 and then up north to this next route, this is going to give us an opportunity to land at the same place at the same time as Entei. So now you simply go to your Pokedex and check to see if we happen to, nail it. And it looks like he ran back over there, so what do? You just fly back to Violet City and, oops, not Raikou. Fly back to Violet City and try again. And you simply just repeat this process until you wind up in the same area as Entei. So this is all just a probability game. Depending on where he is, we're going to run either right, down, left, or left and up. And we'll hope for the best. So let's see where Entei is this time. Go back to the area. And you can see it's west of Ekrutik City. So according to my cheat sheet map, this is actually, it doesn't fall in here at all, which means that this is a bad one. We're not going to be able to go anywhere and wind up in the same spot as Entei. So what do? We just fly again, right back to Violet City. Even though we're already in Violet City, that's okay. This is going to be the best spot because you have the most entryways around you that can connect to all the spots. So let's immediately just go ahead and check it again. Since we flew, it's going to reset. And let's see what area you're in now. And it looks like another spot that doesn't show up anywhere on our cheat sheet. He's way over by Mount Silver. So yeah, nothing doing for us. We're just gonna fly back to where we are here in Violet City, and it's gonna reset the Entei. Now eventually we're gonna get lucky and it's gonna be in the same area as us, but as long as you stick to the plan, we can guarantee we'll find it eventually. Alright, so this is gonna fall into the blue circle, so we're gonna take the blue route, which is to the right. This will give us an opportunity by the time we get through the gate that perhaps Entei will have walked right over into this route. Entei is always going to go to a connecting route, so this map kind of just tracks where it's going to wind up. And as you can see, it ended up actually just running back to where it started, so didn't work out for us. So what do? We're going to fly back to Violet City. You guys get it now. This seems unsuccessful right now because we haven't gotten anything close yet, but yeah, once it works, you're kind of just like, oh wow, it's that easy, huh? So, I think every once in a while, too, you want to just, like, go inside the Pokemon Center and back out to reset it, especially if you just went only right next to the place you're at. But anyway, Entei, where are you at now? Let's check the old map. And, ooh, look at that. It's south of Violet City. So, according to the map, that's a black circle. It means we're gonna want to go to the left here. So, if we went straight down after it, it's not going to work. You don't want to go directly at the Entei. What you want to do is go to the area where Entei is bound to run to next, which in this case is just to the left here. So now we're in Route 36. Let's go ahead and see if the Entei ran in that direction. And, oh, would you look at that! Entei went to one of the connecting routes from south of Violet City, and now we wound up in the exact same area as it. So what do now? We use our repel and we run around in the grass until we find the Entei. We know it's here, so it's like a guarantee. So this super repel is going to make sure we don't have to deal with any of the other wild Pokemon, because running into them is not going to be fun. And this is why you want to have a fast enough Jynx to... Because if you have to go past level 40 to outspeed the thing, you're not going to be able to do the repel strategy. And it's going to be very difficult because this Entei is going to be mixed in with the regular wild Pokemon, and you'll have to deal with all of that. So, sometimes it takes way longer than you would think, but just trust me, it's in here. I think there's like a 1% chance every step you take or something. And also this route extends over here. I don't know if it like can only be in one of the little patches of grass. And we already ran out of repel. Normally I would have like bolted out of here and determined that it wasn't in the area, but it definitely is right here. Yeah, just west of, yeah, that's where I am, Violet City, west of Violet City. So I'm in the right area. We gotta stick to the plan. We gotta have faith. So let's spray another repel here. And yeah, sometimes it can just take a really long time to find the dang thing. You gotta run around for like 20 seconds in the grass because, like I said, there's like a 1% chance or something. So, I know I sound crazy right now, guys, but I swear it is here somewhere and we're gonna find it. God. Oh, what do you know? We stuck to the plan, and that took a really long time, but hey, the Entei said it was here on the Pokedex, so the Pokedex is never lying. Okay, so here we go. Entei level 40. What I'm going to do is immediately put it to sleep. Now this is a better strategy than trying to use Mean Look right away, because if I use Mean Look, there's a 25% chance that the Entei uses Roar, and I got screwed there! I know it sounds like a counterintuitive, you would think you'd want to use Mean Look first, but that leaves the door open for Entei to roar you, and then you still have to use Lovely Kiss on the next turn, and there's a chance it misses all over again, so the best method is just to put it to sleep right away. I got unlucky that time and missed. What are you going to do? We're just going to start over and try again. So, Entei, up at the Lake of Rage, according to my cheat sheet map, we're going to take the red path, which is to the left and up. And by the time we go through those two segments of routes, there's a chance that Entei will be in the exact spot that we are. If not, then we'll fly back and do it again. Guys, stick to this method, use this map, and I guarantee you, you will have success. I mean, we already got it once, so you guys gotta have some faith in me, right? Let's check the area, and it's still just messing around over there, sort of by Mahogany Town, so let's just fly on back to Violet City, give it another shot. So yeah, I like this method. This works for me. If you have a better one, let me know in the comments what you guys like to do, but I like this Violet City method a lot. Now, let's see. Oh, it's going to be over there. Looks like this is going to be the black route, so we're just going to go straight west here, straight to the left, and we're going to hope that we cross paths with it over there. And I love following this map sequence because it just makes it feel like you're being the most efficient with your time and not just aimlessly wandering around. It's very confusing to try to track it just solo. So let's see if we got lucky right here. Entei. It looks like it went south of Goldenrod, and that means that we're going to reset. So let's go ahead and use our Fly guy, fly on back. Yeah, definitely useful to have a Pokemon with Fly because you want to get that nice reset where it completely teleports. And we're going to go in and out of the Pokemon Center just for an additional little shuffle there. So let's see. Pokedex, Entei. Where art thou, Entei? Ooh, it's way over there, and that doesn't correspond with anything on my cheat sheet map, meaning that's a dud, and we're just gonna fly again to reset it, so... Fly, Violet City. Luckily, it's super quick to toggle over to Violet City. And here we are, in Pokedex. We got that reset. Entei, where art thou? Ooh, looks like you're just to the left of me, so... You might be thinking, go straight to the left and catch it over there. Well, then it's going to move. So what you got to do is go south of Violet City, and there's a chance that it connects over there. I'm going the wrong way. So yeah, you got to go over here, and then south. So yeah, you always just got to be thinking one little step in front of Entei. And let's see if it came over to Route 32. Check the area map. And what do you know? It worked out! Yeah, so Entei went to an adjacent route from where it was, and now... we were thinking one step ahead, so now we're in the same route at the same time as Entei. Let's spray some Repel to get rid of all the other wild Pokemon, and we'll just focus on the Entei now. So, again, don't be discouraged if you don't find it right away. It might take a while. If the Pokedex says that Entei is on the route that you're in, then it's definitely true. The Pokedex does not lie, so we'll spray a couple of Repels if we have to, and there we go, we found it. That's how easy it can be to track this thing down if you know what you're doing and you use the cheat sheet map. So let's go with Entei again. I'm going to stick to trying to put it to sleep right away. I think it's more, it's a better efficiency to put it to sleep right away. There we go, we got it. Because even if you use Mean Look on Entei, it can still always roar you away. So this prevents it from happening. Now I can just Mean Look it. And we are in a good place. So, guys, don't worry too much about putting damage on Entei. You mostly just want it to sleep, and then you'll throw Ultra Balls at it. But since I do have Dream Eater, which will put a good chunk on it, I will use a turn to do that. You don't want to waste time with any other attacks, really. If you can get, like, Psychic or Dream Eater, that's fine. Otherwise, just don't bother. You're better off just throwing Ultra Balls. And it missed right now. Now, when it wakes up, you just want to put it right back to sleep with Lovely Kiss, so... We're going to be using this over and over. Didn't work that time, but luckily it didn't use Roar. So we have the Mean Look up. That's great. That means Entei can't just flee from us, which is key. So now we just need to put it to sleep. There's that 25% chance always that it's going to use Roar. So, you know, when you get yourself in this situation, it's way better odds than just about anything else that you'll be able to deal with Entei on any given turn. So here we go. We do have to deal with this Fire Spin and stuff because it's super effective. But as long as Entei is asleep, then I'm a little bit in front of things. So I probably will want to heal up now because I don't want him to just kill me with an Ember. or this Fire Spin, so let's go ahead and do that. I guess I got this one Hyper Potion left. So, there we go. So yeah, really the key is that you have to be able to outspeed this Entei. It's going to have an 85 to 97 speed range. My Jynx is a 96, so I was able to outspeed it. Raikou, on the other hand, is a 97 to 109 speed range, way faster. So that's why you want to use the Master Ball on Raikou, because I would have to get my Jynx up to a way higher level to outspeed Raikou, and I would maybe have to go past level 40, which sucks because then you can't use the Repel strategy. So anyway, this is going to take quite some time, but luckily we have a great method for tracking down Entei, and if it takes way too long, I can cut some stuff out in the video. But really, this is the quickest way, surest fire method. It doesn't take that long to get this Jynx set up, really, and then you're kind of just following this map and putting it to sleep, mean look, throw Ultra Balls. Yeah, Fire Spin's still going to hit us a little bit, so I think that lasts like 5 turns or whatever. Let's keep chucking these Ultra Balls. I'm not worried too much about putting it in the red zone. It's not going to make that much of a difference, and I don't even really have a good move to do that anyways. I don't want to waste time with Ice Punch or whatever, so yeah, we're best off just throwing as many Ultra Balls as possible. So yeah, some people like to do this with like a Golbat or a Crobat or something. That works alright to get the mean look off, but putting it to sleep is so important, because if you don't put it to sleep, it's going to be using Roar, and it can end the battle at any time. I guess you could try to use Confuse Ray or something, but really, putting it to sleep is your best bet. Lovely Kiss is more accurate than Hypnosis, which is why I like using Jynx more than like a Haunter or a Gengar or something. That was pretty close, but yeah, three little jiggles. Oh, and it's going to wake up and use Leer, luckily. Okay, not Roar, so let's put you right back to sleep with a Lovely Kiss. Oh, and it didn't affect him. Okay, thank God it didn't use Roar. Not that it's the end of the world if we have to go track it down again, but once you're already in the battle, the last thing you want is to have to go and find it again. So, luckily we got it back to sleep here, and we'll go back to the Ultra Ball. So yeah, as you guys can probably tell now, it doesn't really know that many powerful moves. It has Ember and Fire Spin, and then Leer and Roar. So, yeah, it's not going to be like sweeping through your team, luckily. But yeah, so one thing to mention is just because you use Mean Look doesn't mean that Entei is, you know, stuck in the battle forever. If you switch out from Jynx, or if your Jynx gets killed, then the Mean Look kind of goes away, and then he can flee from battle again. So that's why Jynx is all around the best. You get the Mean Look, you get the Lovely Kiss, you get the speed, and it's just all around pretty easy. So another Ultra Ball. One. Oh, it appeared to be caught. I love the little like lines. He has something different he says for each amount of jiggles, but let's go with another one. We've thrown about 10 or so. Entei has actually been asleep for quite a long time. Must have been a pretty good Lovely Kiss that I gave it to have it still sleeping right now. Fast asleep, just what I like to see. The less chances you have to roar me away, the better. So here we go with another Ultra Ball. And yeah, guys, this is the method. This is the way that you catch Entei. The best way to catch Entei, in my opinion. But I'd love to hear your guys' methods down below in the comments if you have other strategies to do this. I think this is, like, statistically and probability-wise, the most efficient method to do it. So, but at the end of the day, you're still going to have to get lucky and finish the thing off. Just because you have all these things in place does not guarantee anything. It can still take a really long time. But I'm convinced that it will always take way more time if you do not prepare for this properly. Now we're going to want to put Entei right back to sleep. We've been getting lucky with some 5-turn sleep cycles, which has been really great for us. But yeah, right back to sleep. And we got to make some moves pretty quick, or we're going to run out of our Lovely Kisses, and we'll have to restart this whole thing. So I've been doing this for a pretty long time now. I really want to catch this one. Let's go, Ultra Ball! I guess it hasn't been that long. We've only used like 10 or so of these. So it's still breaking free. Hopefully we get a long sleep. It can be asleep for 1 to 5 turns. So yeah, it just kind of depends on how lucky you get. We still got this Fire Spin going. We're down to Ultra Ball number 28. Let's go, Entei. Come on, we got everything set up correctly. We got you asleep. Oh no, the Pokemon broke free. So yeah, we're doing pretty good here with our sleep cycles. We're getting some awesome Lovely Kisses on Entei. Put him right to sleep. The best you can hope for is that 5-turn cycle, and then it can obviously wake up and use Roar. at any given moment, so you always got to be a little bit on edge here. Appeared to be caught. Still fast asleep. I am loving these lovely kiss cycles we're getting here. Anyway, another Ultra Ball. We're getting down there. We've used about 15 or so any time would be great now, Entei. And yeah, I think it's about to wake up at any given moment. I think we have maybe one more turn and then it wakes up. I don't know, I keep losing track. But here we go. Ultra Ball number 20, or whatever. We have 25 left now. You've used 17 of them. Come on. Oh, gosh. Almost had it. Arrgh, almost had it. Oh, and it woke up. Okay, God. Dang it. We got to put you right back to sleep with a lovely kiss. We have 2 left. Oh, snap. We missed. Thank God I didn't use Roar. Okay, everything's working out. One more lovely kiss, and you're back to sleep. Okay. I guess we do have elixirs if I want to re-up on Lovely Kiss. I guess we'll just see how this goes. Alright, Ultra Ball again. We've used close to 20 now, so yeah, you have to get awfully lucky just for the battle to be prolonged enough to throw this many Ultra Balls, so yeah, let's count our blessings here. Entei's been asleep for long cycles of time. It hasn't used Roar on us at the most inconvenient time, so any moment would be great to catch it so that we don't get screwed over on, yeah, literally any turn it could run away from us with Roar. Thing is still asleep, but I'm really worried it's just gonna wake up and it's gonna... I better use an elixir right now. This is the responsible thing to do. I want to just keep throwing Ultra Balls because it feels like any one of them could be the one, but I need more Lovely Kisses just in case. It's gonna wake up and he said, oh, there it goes. And it goes with a Fire Spin, luckily. Okay. Thank God that worked, otherwise we would have had to waste a turn here while I was awake. Put you right back to sleep with a Lovely Kiss. Thank God! Buys us a little bit more time to get you with one of these Ultra Balls, so fingers crossed. This thing's going to be out for another 1 to 5 turns, so it could still wake up at any moment and use Roar. We've made it this far. We're on Ultra Ball number 20. Come on, Entei. Come on, Entei. Yes, let's go. We did it. That is how you catch Entei with just an Ultra Ball. The easy, most efficient way possible, at least that I know of. And that feels good to have off our plate. One of the hardest things to do, probably the hardest thing you have to do in the entire game is catch this thing without the Master Ball. This brawny Pokemon courses around the earth. 6'7", 437 pounds, spouting flames hotter than volcanoes magma. Whew, back to Bill's PC. So, first thing you're going to want to do after you catch the final piece of the Legendary Trio is fly back to Ecruteak City. We got to go get our Rainbow Wing, which is going to help us catch Ho-Oh. So yeah, once you have Suicune, Entei, and Raikou, you can do this in Ecruteak City, and after I do this, we'll go check... Oh, literally it just changed. Yeah, it just became daytime or something, I swear. Anyways, not sure if I'm going crazy, I'll have to go back and look at that. But yeah, once you have all the legendaries, go through here, and one of these Sage dudes is going to give you the Rainbow Wing. So yeah, you actually have to go all the way through to this tower, and this is where we originally caught Suicune several videos back, so assuming you've done that portion already, you've got all 3 of the legendaries now. And Repulsive Effect wore off. I can't remember, there's wild Pokemon in here, but whatever, let's go talk to this guy. This will protect you. Take it. Lueroi received Rainbow Wing. Yeah, so now we can go and capture Ho-Oh, and then this secret little entrance is just going to appear out of nowhere, and he says, now go. So I'm not quite ready to go and get Ho-Oh just yet. We're going to save that for the next video, so be on the lookout for that next Monday. And with that said, thank you all for watching. This was a heck of a 2-part series, getting this whole Entei Raikou hunt thing down, but I'm pretty proud of the final result. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Alright guys, time to check out the Entei that we caught. So, Entei, it's got 154 HP, a ton of HP on this thing. It only knows Leer, Ember, Roar, and Fire Spin. And yeah, it's got a lot of attacking power. That's kind of its main thing. Kind of unfortunate because it's a fire type, but you know, whatever. That happens with a lot of Pokemon in this game. Entei's still pretty cool. Let me know which of the 3 legendary beasts is your favorite. Mine is Raikou, but Entei is a close second. And who am I kidding? I like Suicune too. It's too hard to choose, dang it. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Next Monday, we're going after Ho-Oh.